Hello students, welcome to all in a today's biology lecture. In today's lecture, you will learn about these type of plants. So these are special types of plants and they have special characteristic. Their leaves are different, their structure is different. Okay, so in today's lecture, you will learn about these type of plants. So before going to start today's point, see this diagram. So you studied already about these three groups. These three groups are the cryptogams. Cryptogams means spore producing plants. They do not produce seeds and flowers. In today's lecture, you will learn about the gymnosperm. So these gymnosperm and angiosperm, actually they are spermatophytes. Means sperma means seed, phyton means plants. Means these are seed producing plants. Okay, so these spermatophytes come under the group phanerogams. This is the phanerogams. Okay, now let's start to study gymnospermy. So gymnospermy, the word gymnosperm made up of two words, gymnos and sperma. Okay, so gymnos means naked, means without any covering. They are free, they are open, and sperma means seed. So this image of the cones, okay, and these cones bears a seeds. Cone is the special character of the gymnosperm cone and it is also known as strobilus. So in a closed cone the seeds are immature, and in open cone seeds are ripened, means fully matured. Then this is a magnified image of the seed. Okay, so this is seed, and see here, this is a seed and it is covered by the scale. Then pinus tree with cone. This is the pinus tree with cone. Cone is the special character or of the gymnosperm. This cone is also known as strobilus. After that, worldwide there are about 70 genera and 1000 living species. Throughout the world there are 70 genera and their species are 1000 species, and out of which 16 genera and 53 species found in India, occur in India. Okay, so these plants are mostly temperate plants, and also these plants found in cold regions, in dry regions there is a minimum amount of water. So these plants show special type of leaves, conifers. And conifers means at the top they are narrow and at the base they are broad, and special type of leaves means they have a large thin and needle like leaves to prevent the transpiration. Then these plants are evergreen shrubs or woody trees. काही प्लांट्स आहेत ते कसे आहेत, shrubs आहेत, काही woody trees आहेत. Then primitive group having naked seeds. Primitive group in a phanerogams, this group is a primitive groups. Okay, so these group have a naked seeds. In angiosperm seeds are covered, but in a gymnosperm seeds are naked seeds, that is seeds not enclosed in ovary. Then these are higher plants. These gymnosperm are higher plants, though they contain vascular system. Okay, so vascular system consists of xylem and phloem. Xylem conduct water and minerals, and phloem conduct the food material. So xylem have only one type of cell, that is tracheids, and phloem have only sieve cells. After that, their sporophytic plant body. See here, this is the sporophytic plant body, and this sporophytic plant body differentiated into root, stem and leaves. Root, stem and leaves. Then roots. So these gymnosperm have a taproot system. Taproot means in a taproot is a large central and dominant root, and these root from these roots there are number of roots sprout laterally. See here, this is the main primary roots, and these primary roots form secondary roots, and these secondary roots form small tertiary roots. This is a taproot system. Then these roots show symbiotic association with the other life forms. Symbiotic association means symbiosis, actually this process is symbiosis, is the living together of two or more organisms, and it may be a mutualistic symbiosis, commensalism. So means here sometimes these mutually form organisms get benefit, sometimes one species will get harm, or sometimes no any benefit. Okay, so here these gymnosperms show two types of mutualistic association, that is coralloid roots and mycorrhizae. Okay, so this first image is of coralloid roots. So these coralloid roots of cycas show association with blue green algae. कोणाबरोबर त्यांचं association असतं blue green algae. So it is useful in fixation or absorption of nitrogen. So this first image is a coralloid roots. After that, second is pinus plant. Pinus plant show association with endophytic fungi. Then what is endophytic? The endo means inner, inside. Okay, so these endophytic fungi that lives within a प्लांटच्या बॉडीमध्ये असते, आणि काही वेळा एक्टोफायटिक असतं म्हणजे आउटसाइड प्लांटच्या सरफेसवरती, बट दिस इज endophytic fungi called mycorrhizae. So these mycorrhizae symbiosis, this mycorrhizae is mutual symbiotic association between fungus and a plant, and these mycorrhizae play important role in a plant nutrition. Means these fungi provide plant nutrition to the plant. Okay, then stem, so mostly erect, means it grow in upward direction towards the air. Again, solid and cylindrical, means it has a woody structure with secondary growth due to presence of cambium. Secondary growth means this growth is responsible for to increase the girth of the स्टेमची रुंदी वाढवण्यासाठी ती ग्रोथ रिस्पॉन्सिबल असते, अँड दिस ग्रोथ टेक्स प्लेस ड्यू टू दी कॅम्बियममुळे ती होते. देन स्टेम इज अनब्रँच इन सायकसमध्ये स्टेम जे असते ते कसं असतं अनब्रँच, विदाउट ब्रँचेस, वाईल ब्रँच इन कोनिफर्स. तो फर्स्ट इमेज इज ऑफ सायकस अँड इट इज अनब्रँच, त्याला कोणत्याही ब्रँचेस नाही आहेत, त्याला कोणत्या बाजूने फॉर्म झालेल्या ब्रँचेस नाही आहेत. अगेन सायकस हॅज अ ब्रँचेस, the another is conifers has a branches. Conifers means they form a cone, at the top they are narrow and at the base they are broad. Then leaves, in a gymnosperm there are dimorphic leaves. Di means two forms मध्ये occurring in two forms. So first form is foliage leaves and another form is scale leaves. In this image you can see these foliage leaves. These are long, again green in color, simple needle like or pinnately compound. हे कसे आहेत पिनेटली कंपाऊंड, छोटे छोटे लीव्स तयार झालेले आहेत टू प्रिव्हेंट द ट्रान्सपिरेशन, मीन्स टू प्रिव्हेंट द वॉटर लॉस. जर प्लेन मोठं जर लीफ असेल तर त्यावरती स्टोमाटा खूप असतात, त्या ओपन असतात आणि ते वॉटर लॉस घडवून आणतात, पण असं झाल्यामुळे वॉटर लॉस काय होतो, कमी होतो. देन स्केल लीफ, these are scale leaf and these are small, brown and membranous, means they have a membrane. After that, reproduction means formation of new generation. So spores are produced by microsporophyll and megasporophyll. Microsporophyll means male and megasporophyll means female. So these are two cones, microsporophyll and megasporophyll of cycas. This is male and this is female. Then this is the life cycle of gymnosperm. I am given here this life cycle only for your understanding this concept, but this life cycle is not in your textbook. So here the sporophytic plant body, see this is the whole sporophytic plant body. It is independent, okay, it is autotrophic. This sporophytic plant body, it is diploid, okay, so it bears a cones. त्याच्यावरती काय कोन्स असतात, स्ट्रॉबिलर्स असतात. इट इज द मायक्रोस्पोरोफिल अँड मेगास्पोरोफिल. मायक्रोस्पोरोफिल is the male and megasporophyll is the female cone. Okay, so these megasporophyll and microsporophyll bears megasporangium and microsporangium respectively. Okay, So these are megasporangium, this is microsporangium. They undergo meiosis, and after meiosis they form microspore and megaspore. Here haploid reduction is there. Okay, it's a haploid gametes formation means reduction of chromosome is there, and they form a microgametophyte and megagametophyte, haploid NN. After that, microgametophyte form sperm and megagametophyte form egg. Here fusion of sperm and egg takes place, and after fusion this fusion takes place by fertilization process, and after fertilization they form a zygote, and this zygote develops into embryo, and this embryo in seed develops into new plant, that is sporophytic plant body. It has distinct roots, stem and leaves. This is the life cycle of gymnosperm. Now see the interesting varieties, interesting species of gymnosperm. So the first is Ginkgo biloba. It is the living fossil. So Ginkgo biloba called a living fossil because it is oldest living plant species. ही सगळ्यात old species आहे, and it has no close living relatives, and also appears to be the only plant species dating back 270 million years in the fossil records. म्हणजे एवढ्या आधीचं हे आहे बॅक डेटिंग बॅक 270 मिलियन इयर्स, एवढ्या आधीचं हे प्लांट आहे, आणि त्याच्या वेळेच्या ज्या व्हरायटीज आहेत नाव दीज आर इन अ लिव्हिंग नाव दीज आर इन अ फॉसिल फॉर्म मीन्स इन अ rocks form. Fossil means it remains or impression or prehistoric plant species or animal species embedded in a rockच्या फॉर्ममध्ये असतात. Okay, but these species is now in a living form, so it is living fossil. After that, the another interesting species is Sequoia sempervirens. It is the tallest living plant, about 366 feet. त्याची हाईट किती आहे 366 feet, and commonly it is known as redwood, and mostly it is found in California. Then Taxodium micronatum. The girth of about 125 feet. याची जी गर्थ आहे ती किती आहे 125 feet. म्हणजे खोडाची जी रुंदी आहे ती 125 feet आहे. The species is Taxodium micronatum. Then the another interesting species is Zamia pygmea. This is smallest gymnosperm. It is only about 25 centimeter. Means it grew up to 25 centimeter only. आपण जे रेडवूड बघितलं त्याची हाईट खूप होती आणि याची हाईट एकदम कमी आहे. स्मॉलेस्ट जिम्नोस्पर्म. स्पेसिस नेम इज झॅमिया पिग्मिया. आफ्टर दॅट इकॉनॉमिक इम्पॉर्टन्स. ओके, सो सायकस इज द ऑर्नामेंटल प्लांट. सायकस हे कसं आहे ऑर्नामेंटल प्लांट आहे. इट इज यूज्ड इन अ गार्डन. आफ्टर दॅट स्पायनस. पायनस इज द सोर्स ऑफ वूड. अगेन इट फॉर्म टर्पेंटाइन ऑइल अँड पाइन रेझिन. टर्पेंटाइन ऑइल, टर्पेंटाइन विच इज यूज्ड ॲज अ सॉल्वंट अँड ॲज अ पेंट थिनर म्हणून ते यूज केलं जातं. अगेन पाइन रेझिन, पाईनपासून जे रेझिन मिळतं त्याचा यूज केला जातो. These pine resin used for glue or varnishes. Okay, so this is the cycas. Again this is the pinus, and this image is of pine resin. Gluey structure असतं, sticky structure असतं, and this is the dry resin. Okay, so here we are completed our point gymnosperm. Okay, thank you.